Hello, good morning. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're having a good start to your day. I'm going to take you along for a little cheeky day in the life video, but also give you loads of life updates because loads of things have happened since I last spoke to you. So, first things first, you might notice I have an Invisalign in. I will talk to you about that in a minute, but I also just want to update you on our Christmas plans because right now it's the Sunday before Christmas. Yesterday was Saturday and our Prime Minister announced that the area that me and Aunt live in Surrey, we are now in a new tier called Tier 4. And when you're in Tier 4, you can't mix with any other households over Christmas. So therefore, our Christmas plans have been a little bit scuppered. I was supposed to be going to Yorkshire to see my family. Ant was supposed to be doing a Christmas with his family down here in Surrey. But now neither of those plans can go ahead. I'm going to be spending my first Christmas without my family. I mean, I called my mum last night. She cried, I cried, we both cried. There was a lot of tears going on last night. But I've woken up feeling much better and I'm really going to try and push forward and look for the positives in this situation. So Ant and I are going to be celebrating just us two this Christmas right here in the Surrey nest. We've never spent a whole Christmas day together, so I'm definitely seeing that as a silver lining from this situation. We'll get to spend the whole day together. And even if it is my first Christmas without my parents, Mum has agreed that we're going to be FaceTiming and calling all day. I'm going to try and hop on a Zoom call with some friends and try and be social through the wonder that is technology. Anyway, if you watch my Festive Q&A, you will know that the plan was to not actually get a Christmas tree because we weren't going to be having Christmas in the house, but obviously the plan has changed. So today, we're going to try and find ourselves a little mini Christmas tree, just some small festive decorations because it's just going to be us two in the house, but just a few bits and bobs to kind of make the house feel cozy for Christmas so we can celebrate together. So that is our agenda for today. We're going to try and find a Christmas tree and some decor, and I'm going to write up a Christmas food shopping list and just kind of get excited and try and plan what we're going to be cooking and eating and all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, that's the first update, Christmas change of plans. Second update is my teeth. Let me get my laptop so I can show you what's happening to my teeth and the transformation and the plans and all that sort of stuff. All right, let the teeth chat commence because as you might have noticed, I do have my Invisalign on. So a little bit of background information. If you go back and watch my chatty Get Ready With Me from a couple of weeks ago, I talk about my biggest regret. And my biggest regret was getting veneers when I was 19 or 20. I got them done when I was young and foolish. I didn't think about the long-term implications and I didn't get them done very well. And that's just been a bit of an expensive mistake. My veneers have fallen off many times, at least 1 or 2 per year, and it's really expensive to get them put back on. And because I didn't get orthodontic work done before I put the veneers on top, I didn't actually get the results that I wanted. So now, 8.5 years later, I am rectifying my mistake and I'm starting a new dental journey. A little disclaimer here that I am using a dental studio called Harley Street Dental Studio in London, and I actually got the best gut feeling from these guys. I went for 5 different consultations with 5 different dentists, and these are the ones where I just felt like they know their stuff. They're looking after not just the aesthetics of my teeth, but also the function of my teeth and making sure that my teeth are going to be strong and in a good position for the rest of my life. And they just, yeah, they gave me the right feeling. But anyway, the disclaimer is that they're giving me a bit of a press discount. I am still a paying customer, but I do have a cheeky little discount. And in exchange for that discount, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my journey over the course of the next 6 or so months. But the guys at Harley Street Dental Studio are totally cool with me sharing the good, the bad, the highs, the lows, and my honest experiences. No beating around the bush. I can tell you what I'm really feeling and thinking and what I think about my teeth and how things are going. So I'll be sharing with you little snippets of my journey as we go along, so stay tuned. And basically, today is day 2 of my dental journey because 2 days ago, I got these Invisalign fitted at the Harley Street Dental Studio in central London, and I have them on my upper and my lower. And these are basically clear plastic aligners that you change every week. I'm changing mine every Friday. And they slowly but surely shift your teeth into position. And it's basically like having braces, but without having the metal on your teeth. They're definitely not invisible. Everybody says they're invisible, but they're not invisible. It's in the name, Invisalign, but they're not invisible. You can see them on yourself. However, I think if you're more than like a couple of meters away from somebody, you wouldn't really notice they have them. But when you're like up close, you definitely see them on yourself, but I don't think strangers notice them as much as you notice them, but I feel conscious that I have them, but I'm also just kind of accepting it because it's 2020, it's almost 2021. So many people get Invisalign, it's such a common thing to do, and I see people with them all the time, so I just kind of feel like it's accepted that if you have it, like, you've just got Invisalign, do you know what I mean? So I'm not actually self-conscious about it, I'm just kind of rolling with it. The only thing is that I have a bit more of a lisp now because of it, but apparently after a couple of weeks, your mouth kind of gets used to having the retainers in and your lisp gets less and less. So anyway, this is my retainers. These are my retainers, sorry. This is my first 12 weeks of retainers. And basically I change these every Friday. Somebody recommended to me that I change them at night and take a painkiller, and then you can kind of sleep through the initial first 8 to 12 hours of discomfort, because obviously it's shifting your tooth position. It can be a little bit sore on your teeth. So yeah, I'm changing them every Friday. I go back to the dentist in 3 months to kind of check up on my progress and see if I need to make any changes or any adjustments or anything like that. So those are my first 12 weeks of retainers. Let me show you on my laptop what my teeth are going to be doing through the use of Invisalign. Give me 1 second to get it up. So this is what my teeth look like right now. And these little dots, these are called attachments. And these kind of clip into the aligners and allow the aligners to help your teeth move into the right position. So this is what my teeth look like right now, day 1. And then as we move through the 20 to 25 weeks of treatment that I'm supposed to be having, this is how it changes. And that is the end position. So it goes from that to that. Beginning to end. Let me show you upper and lower, because that's when you can really see like how crazy the change is. So this is my upper jaw at the start of treatment. And the main focus we want to do is we want to move these teeth out because they're collapsed inwards and kind of widen my whole jaw. So this is what's going to happen over the course of the treatment. Like that. So from there to there. How crazy is that? Okay, let me show you the lower one. This is my lower jaw. As you can see, again, it's a very narrow jaw and I have a lot of crowding here of my teeth. And then over the course of the treatment, this is what's gonna happen. There we go. So it's gonna go from that to that. So yeah, that's the plan with Invisalign. It should take roughly 6 months. Might take a little bit longer if I have to do a few readjustments along the way, but roughly 6 months to kind of widen my smile, space everything out, open up my jaw, and then once that is all done, then I will get my veneers redone. Now I currently have 6 veneers, which is a really odd number of veneers to get. Most cosmetic dentists nowadays don't tend to do 6, they usually do minimum 8 to 10, because then it looks nice and consistent. So I might end up actually adding a few more veneers in. Instead of just replacing the 6, I might actually get 8 or 10 veneers, depending on how my teeth look when everything has been widened. Ultimately, I want the least veneers possible, but I also want my teeth to look like they're all fit together. So let's see how many veneers I end up having in the end. It might be 6, might be 8, might be 10. I'll take you along for the journey. So yeah, that's the situation. I have my Invisalign in. My first impression is that it feels really weird, it feels really alien, but I'm only 2 days in and I already feel like I'm getting into routine with it. I feel like I'm getting used to it, and it doesn't feel like there's something strange in my mouth so much anymore. And I kind of feel like by the time I get to the end of 6 months, I'll be completely and utterly used to it and it'll feel weird to not have it in. So for now, I'm getting used to it, and yeah, you'll be seeing me with these retainers in for 22 hours a day for the next 6 months of my life. So yeah, that is the first 2 updates of this video. I still have a couple more to tell you, but I'll tell you later in the video. So yeah, Christmas plans have changed, tooth journey has started, and let's get started with my Sunday. Let's go find Aunt, make a cup of tea, and get going with our weekend. Good morning.
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 You good?
I'm good, I'm good. Guys, we're in a room of the house that has progressed a long way, but I'll show you that later. For now, should we have a cup of tea? Well, you've already had a coffee. I need to have a cup of tea.
Yeah, you have a cup of tea.
And then, should we go to the garden centre?
Yeah.
Garden centre is one of my favourite places to go. I feel like it's the perfect place to spend a Sunday, so garden centre time?
Yeah.
Cup of tea first. Cup of tea first, garden centre later.
Cool, I'll wait here.
And watch Harry Potter. Which one are you watching?
Chamber of Secrets.
I love that you're re-watching Harry Potter.
It's just on. There's nothing else on TV right now.
He blooming loves Harry Potter. So my friend bought me this Yorkshire tea multi-biscuit brew, which tastes like tea and biscuits, and I have to say, it does what it says in the box. It genuinely tastes like tea and biscuits. It's so lovely and delicious, and it's my current favourite for a morning brew. And after you put your aligners in, you have to kind of chew this little chewy thing to help it get nice and solid and fitted onto your teeth. So the slight change of plan. We just got dressed, we're about to walk out the door, and I googled what time the garden centre opens, so it's not for an hour. So I'm going to do a little bit of a tour of some of the updates of the house first before we go to the garden centre. So here is your next update for the day. Lots of stuff has happened with the house, as you can tell. This is the snug, which is the little room next to the kitchen, and I don't want to give you guys too much information because I'm definitely going to do a full in-depth tour of this room and talk you through everything, like where the sofa's from, the colours of the shelvings, the prints, the tables, everything. I'll talk you through all of it. But for now, just have a little look, have a little sneak peek. Oh, look at this. This nice little chair in the corner. Oh,
nice.
Lovely little bird watching seat. We have our gorgeous shelves, which are beautifully dressed. We have our mustard sofa, which is divine. And then we have a little shelf over there, and a lovely coffee table. So yeah, that is the snug. And of course, Charlie the cheese plant is looking majestic right here. He is the centerpiece of our snug. And again, I'm going to give you guys a full in-depth tour of this room. But hopefully you like it. If you want to see some more detailed shots and some more information, head over to our Silly Nest Instagram page. Right, so I'll show you the living room.
Yep.
So this is the living room. This is amazing. We came back from our trip and it was looking like this. And before we went, it was literally a shelver room full of building equipment. So it's been quite the transformation and we are so excited by it. Obviously it's not finished. We still have chairs to come. We have art to go on the walls. We have curtains. We have so much more to do with this room, like this TV is going to be on the wall. This is going to be beautifully dressed with this little pot on top of it. But for now, you get the vibe. You can see the sort of earthy tones and textures that we're going for in this room. This table needs to be replaced. It's got a massive crack in it. I mean, there's just a few bits and bobs that need to be fixed in here, but we love it. Shall I show you it from the other angle and I can show you that amazing bookcase? And we've had such a nightmare with the radiators being changed. But I can definitely see that they're worth it. Look at how incredible this radiator looks. 100% worth the ag. Anyway, how beautiful is this green sofa? Both of our sofas are kind of like a woven sort of linen texture, which is really nice and earthy and natural. We have these beautiful shelves behind the sofa, which has been well dressed by the team at House 9 Design. So this side of the room feels like it's starting to come together. We still have some art to put on the walls and stuff. It kind of feels like this room needs a bit of lifting with art and prints. But yeah, so far so good. It looks amazing and I can't wait to show you guys the finished product again. We will be doing a full tour, but I just want to give you guys a little sneak peek of the sort of, you know, the vibe, earthy natural vibe that we're going for. Can you tell I'm excited?
I think you can really see the colour of the sofa on this very well. It looks grey.
Oh yeah, it looks grey on the screen, but it's actually green. Let me see it from a different angle. No, it really looks grey. Guys, in real life, this sofa is not that colour. This sofa is green. It is most definitely a green sofa. One thing I'm really excited about in this room is this little fireplace. It's actually connected to the chimney. It's a legitimate working fireplace and I can't wait to fire it up in the winter and just get nice and cosy in here. Now those are the two rooms, as well as the kitchen, which are really starting to come together. Just to give you a bit of a reality check. The office, my office, has turned into a bit of a dumping ground for random pieces of furniture. It was almost done, but then we realised that I don't mind not being in here just yet, so now it's turned into a bit of like a throw random pieces of furniture in here and they can be stored in here until they can go into their final destination and I'm just working in the kitchen. So yeah, this is my office. It's just got an eclectic mix. It's got Ant's desk. It's got all sorts going on. Coming out into the hallway, it's all a bit of a hot mess express out here. We have doors off hinges. We still have the exposed stairs, need a stair runner going onto them. We've got all the lining on the floor, more doors. Let's have a look at Ant's office. Ah, yes, they've been putting in the flooring in here, which looks gorgeous, and the walls are all painted, so that looks really nice. And then going upstairs, we have our flooring, but it's just got this protective covering on right now. And yesterday they were here installing these new doors. Of course, they don't actually have the handles and the locks and stuff on them yet, but you get the vibe. Oh, this one has a handle on it. So now I can see the sort of handles that we're going for. Black industrial handles, and this door is actually going to be painted a sort of off black colour with the Hardwick white framing around it. So all the doors will be like an off black with Hardwick white framing. Here's a little update on our master bedroom. The flooring is in and the panelling is up, and you can see here These are our little bedside lamps. How gorgeous are these? They're kind of like antique brass, and they will be above our bed, and we can switch them on using these, which are beautiful black and brass knobs. Oh, gorgeous. And I never thought I'd be somebody who was fussed by radiators, but can we just take a moment? This radiator is a thing of beauty. So yeah, we are still sleeping on the floor in the guest bedroom over there, and this room is the workshop. So this is where the builders have been working for the past week or so, and I tell you what, it is a hot mess. The carpet is covered in sawdust. It is, yeah, basically the hub of where all of the sawing and drilling and noise and good stuff is going on in our house right now. And as you can see, equipment all over this side, and this is where they've been chopping the wood. And yeah, that is one of our guest bedrooms at the moment. Another guest bedroom, this is our dumping ground bedroom. This is just full of boxes and stuff. Just trying to give you guys a bit of a reality check. Some of the rooms look pretty amazing and pristine, and some of the rooms are just dumping grounds and building workshops. And that is the current state of the house. That is the house update. Now, Ant, when is this all going to be finished?
Question for me.
Oh, question for you.
When's the whole house going to be finished?
I mean, bit by bit. What's in phase 1? When's that going to be done? What's in phase 2? When's that going to be done?
What's in phase 1? The whole of the downstairs apart from the cloakroom.
Which is the little bathroom next to the door.
Yeah, and then everything, or the only bit upstairs is our bedroom.
And the landing.
And the landing.
So we're hoping that pre-2021 we will have finished living room, snug, kitchen, your office, my office, hallway, main bedroom.
Yeah.
That's the goal. However, they won't all be completely finished in terms
there'll
of
be bits
like...
and pieces.
Yeah, there's still like, for example, the doors and the wardrobes in our bedroom won't be able to come until mid-Jan.
Yep.
So things like that won't be completely done, but most of those key rooms in phase 1 of the work should be done by the end of the year.
Yep.
Which is exciting.
The key bits.
The key bits.
A few minor bits and pieces.
Kind of like pulling things together and finishing them off, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then phase 2, which we're going to start as soon as we can in January, is doing the flooring and the painting in
the spare bedrooms.
The spare bedrooms. So 1, 2, 3, 4 spare bedrooms, and then we're also going to do our ensuite and the downstairs loo. So yeah, phase 2 is that, and we do have 2 other bathrooms. We're just kind of, they're not on the agenda right now. They're not urgent. They're nice bathrooms. Don't really need to change them. So yeah, they're just like a down the line project. But yeah, we're hoping that phase 1 and phase 2. When are we aiming to finish phase 2?
I don't know. Sometime next year.
Sometime next year. Sometime next year. So what have we realised about this house?
It is a never-ending project.
Yeah, it's going to be a never-ending project. There's always going to be things to do. For example, as we start to come into spring and summer next year, we'll want to start doing outdoor furniture and like doing the garden, and probably want to plant some vegetables. You guys know that's the dream. So, you know, all that sort of stuff will come onto our plate as we move into the warmer months next year. So yeah, it kind of feels like a never-ending project, but it is exciting. We're trying to not lose ourselves in the stress of the house and enjoy the excitement of the house coming together, you know?
Yeah.
Just a bit of perspective. So yeah, we're really, really enjoying the journey. I mean, you're not enjoying it as much as I am, are you? But we're enjoying the journey! We're enjoying the journey, aren't we, babe? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. We are in the car, we're on the road, we're out the house and we're on route to the garden centre. So here in Tier 4, garden centres are still open, which is fantastic news. So we're going to go and hopefully try and find a Christmas tree, some decorations, and just have a little mooch around, hey?
Yeah, let's go see.
Let's go see. Here he is, with his mask and his trolley.
Oi, oi.
Let's get some festive bits and bobs. What we got here then?
Our Christmas tree.
This is our Christmas tree. Not gonna lie, guys, there wasn't much choice left. The man said to us that we're very lucky to get one that's not misshapen this close to Christmas. He's a little bit battered, he's got a few branches missing, but he'll do the job. We're excited to have a Christmas tree.
So, fair to say, we have left this whole Christmas tree buying
as last minute as you can, pretty much.
We have left it pretty late. There's not much availability.
And there's not really any baubles left. I mean, there's baubles that are all individual, and it's much more expensive to get them individual. And we want to buy multi-packs, but there's no multi-packs left. There's like a couple of multi-packs.
There's hardly any trees, there's hardly any lights, there's hardly any decorations.
But we're still going to make the most of it. We're going to do our best. We're going to try and pull together maybe a little bit of a higgledy-piggledy hodgepodge tree, but It's going to be our tree, it's going to be our Christmas, and we're going to do our best.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. Off home we go with Christmas tree in tow. So we have had some lunch and we are now out for a winter walk, all bundled up. Just gonna get some fresh air because it's a beautiful winter day with blue skies. I don't know if you can see that, but it's blue skies up there. So we're gonna go for a stroll. As you guys know, I'm like a dog. I need a daily walk. So gonna go for a little walk and then go back and put up the Christmas tree. Yeah?
Yep, that's the plan, Batman.
That is the plan. Ant is shook.
We just found out that Zanna hasn't watched either of the Home Alone movies.
Well, I might
She can't
have.
even remember what they're about.
Yeah, I might have when I was really young, but I haven't watched them in recent memory.
That's crazy.
So what's our plan next week?
Well, watch both of them.
Exactly. And all the other Christmas movies. It's going to be like a Christmas movie bonanza.
What's your favourite Christmas movie? Leave a comment.
Oh yeah, you leave a comment. And then what is your favourite Christmas movie? Is it Home Alone?
My favourite Christmas movie... Ooh, I don't know.
I like Love Actually.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I love Love.
And The Holiday.
The Holiday and Love Actually are two faves of mine.
Two classics.
I mean, Elf, I know all the lines, but I should probably prefer Love Actually.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Exactly. Exactly. But tonight, we're going to watch the last Harry Potter, aren't we?
Yeah, Deathly Hallows Part 2.
So that will be our final Harry Potter in the whole series because we've been watching them for probably a month now. We've made a friend. And go!
Catch me.
Ah! Oh my god. Did you just fart? Did you just fart on me? It's bird feeder time. Because the birds in winter, they need the fat balls, babe. Need some high energy fat balls to keep them energised.
Right.
What a treat for our little birdies. Next door neighbours doing some gardening. And last but not least, we have our sunflower seeds up. And that is an absolute feast for our birds. Merry Christmas.
Look at that. They're so well looked after here, aren't they?
They are.
At our sorry nest.
It's time, guys. It is time. We're going to put the Christmas tree up. We're going to decorate it and do our best to make this house a little bit festive. Here he is. Let's fluff him out a bit. But I think he looks pretty cracking. Oh, it's a bit wonky.
Hey!
We have a tree! Guys, what do you think? Not bad for a last minute job. I think it looks pretty amazing. Oh, it makes me so happy.
Nice.
Guys, if you need me, I'm just going to be sat here admiring our tree for the rest of the day because I am so proud of this tree. Well done us, babe.
Well done, babe.
That was a bit of a half-assed high five. Come on, there we go.
Well done.
I'm gonna make it a good year. So the plan now is, what time is it? I mean, it's 4:25, but we're definitely settling in
It's dark.
for the evening.
It's dark outside. It's movie time.
Exactly, it's movie time. So we're going to start watching Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the last Harry Potter movie. We're definitely going to get it done today, and I'm excited.
That's it. That's a wrap for Harry Potter this year.
But how's a pee?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'll see you in 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah! We have 1 hour left of Harry Potter, but we're hungry, so we're putting it on pause and we're gonna make ourselves some dinner. And dinner is served. We have a vegan burger with peppers, onions, sprouts, leeks, and sweet potato fries. So that is our meal tonight. And yes, this is a glass of water for my aligners to go in. Glamorous.
So who's more tan, me or Zanna? Leave a comment.
He's asking everybody this question. We're just on FaceTime with his family, and he was like, "Guys, who's more tan, Zanna or me?" And they said me, and you refused to accept it.
Put your
I'm
arm
not
up.
fake tanned, babe. No, you do look more tan than me in this light.
Look at that.
You can't see it on the camera, but
I'm more tan.
screw you. Anyway, guys, we're going to end the vlog here, and by the time this video goes up, it'll actually be post-Christmas, but I really hope that you guys had a nice Christmas despite the circumstances and made the most of this situation. You're allowed to feel whatever you're feeling. I validate your feelings, whatever you feel, that is okay. But I just want to send you loads of love, and I really hope that I really hope you had an okay Christmas. Even if it was just okay, I hope you had an okay Christmas. Sending you lots of love. We're both sending you lots of love. Give it a thumbs up, give it a comment, give it a subscribe, and we'll see you guys super soon.
Have a good day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.